going.
Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to episode 18. The party has been sent, or rather volunteered themselves, to go on a quest for a deity last episode. And so they will be replacing the back scratcher that had been commandeered to fight a zombie with a special piece of ironwood from a grove about 3 days in that direction. And that brings us to where we're at.
Did Pan disappear?
Yes, Pan has left.
Okay.
Now we need to find Dane.
Yeah. Upon Pan leaving, Dane and SD both step forward out of the shadows.
Oh.
Uh, so, Tamyra, how do you want to handle Dane?
Thought you'd run off on me.
Nah, I just get a bit nervous about the divine types. I'm surprised that you don't.
I mean, if I had run away, I would have looked like an enemy. At least if I stick with these two, I belong.
Yep. Oh, we're all idiots.
You're an idiot for volunteering a favor, and you're an idiot for being volunteering to be smitten.
Hey, it's not my fault
Smited,
that
whatever.
Pan is wonderful and grants requests.
Request one, don't end with your demise.
It's
Neither
not,
of ours are ending with our demise.
I didn't say demise, I said smiten.
Yeah. There's a difference between
How do you say
smitten and
that?
dead.
Smiten.
Smited?
No.
Anyway, potatoes, tomatoes.
Anyway.
Um,
What are we doing with your blacksmith friend?
did we find someone to speak with trees? I can't recall.
I can
She
speak with
can
dryads.
she can speak with the dryads that can speak with trees. I think.
Are dryads out there, though?
Anne said that he had some influence out there, so maybe.
That's a 3-day hike. That's a 3-day trek for a maybe.
Well, I think that I'm going to leave you be, SD says. I'm going to head back to the village. I'm glad that we were able to save your friend. Let me see if I can call in some contacts and get you some leads on people that can speak to trees.
That would be very beneficial.
You see SD reach up and tap an ear, and he begins talking. You can't see to who or what. With sending and message, you get it's not the exact same thing that he's doing, but
Yes. He has the sending stuff in his ring, in his ear.
So he says that so we are looking for someone that can speak to plants. The friends that stayed over the other night for a couple days, they are
There it goes.
they're now in charge of going to hunt something down for Pan, and I don't want to be a part of it. Do you happen to know anyone that might be able to speak to trees? You wait for a few minutes, and then SD turns back to you and says, well, I heard that there are probably 2 or 3 maybes from my contact. You could try the archivist again. He is a forest gnome and might know something about it. You could try the great and powerful Ivan. He might have an item for you.
No.
I'm not going in that tent for a little
I'm
bit.
good.
Not going in that tent for a little bit. I don't have any money.
Outside of that,
Let's fix that.
there doesn't seem to be anyone.
Slow.
The village isn't known very much for druid craft, so
I got that It's not sending me money.
There's the one that has contacts and send money, including the ones that are running my business.
Did you say any of that out loud?
I just
Sure.
Okay. Dane says thanks for the reminder and passes you a packet containing
Money.
20 gold and 15 silver. He says, here's the month's earnings.
For both or for single shop?
That's your cut from the month. Your empire is not that big yet.
I'm working on it.
I mean, 20 gold is pretty good
Yeah,
taking for
20
a
and
month.
15.
yeah, I mean, especially if it's split. If it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that does include your
The
share that
overseer.
you would pay.
Yeah, I'm just putting it all in so I
Boosh
can.
and silver. Silver, Boosh and Susan.
Susan. Yeah. That's why Bruce is like, I don't have any money. Well, we should fix that.
I don't have any money either, but I have my tankard.
I'm pretty sure you do have
I
money.
lie. See your coin purse.
I don't have any money.
Oh yeah, it's not money that you give. It's just Susan.
True.
It's not
True.
money. You just
Well-
can't set aside some for the beer fund.
I'll hold on to that till you need it.
No one has any money ever.
Here's 5 gold.
I do.
Partial
For
recompensation.
Artemily sold something.
Cool.
Okay, besides the elf man, no one has any money.
Okay,
Bruce now has 5 gold.
there you go. I'll figure out the rest of that in a little bit. You at least have something.
Yeah. I can always ask you if I run out of money.
Money. Okay. So where would we go to meet this contact who goes SD?
My contact? I mean, you've already
Contacts.
met him.
Is there?
Is
Okay.
there a particular meeting spot?
So you're saying that the Arcanist or Ivan are the two we should go see.
Yeah,
I want
my-
to see Ivan.
That's the suggestion from my contact,
Arcanist.
unless you want to just
Oh.
hunt someone else down.
The Arcanist is the crazy man from the
Archivist.
library.
The Arcanist is the library man that might have
We need
had
to
a
go back
spell
to the
book.
library anyway.
That might have had a spell book.
Can we mark which way we need to go before we leave?
Bouge will take some sticks and kind of line them up in that direction. And then put some rocks.
Let's
around
hope
it.
nobody kicked it.
It's an abandoned
Are you kicking it as you say this, or?
No,
Okay.
I think it got it
And then he's going to look really hard in that direction and look for a noticeable feature in that direction.
Is there any
Yeah,
rock or tree in that direction?
You look in that direction, and you do see the mountain range that Pan talked about.
Is there any trees nearby?
There's lots of trees. You're in
Well,
the
like
forest.
nearby the path we want to take.
No, not particularly. I mean, it's forest on the way in. It's forest on.
Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the path we would take, and I'm just gonna etch like an arrow into the trees.
Okay.
Because
And you
that's
think that will stay better than mine?
yes.
Yeah, because if somebody goes like this, it all falls down.
Do you want to make a check to see if Bouge can memorize what's in that direction compared to the other directions?
Did you actually knock it over?
Make a nature check with advantage because you can orient yourself right now.
Okay. Nature. I'm good at this. Not really.
Thank you.
13.
I mean, that's decent.
So,
You get a feeling that you probably won't misplace the mountain between here and the village, but
okay. Cool. I think I know where we're going,
Well, I bet we head back into
which
town.
is better than
try and
usual,
find
because
this
usually I don't know what I'm doing. Usually I'm doing it wrong.
I think we're okay this time.
okay. So you head back to town. Anything you want to do on the way, or places you want to stop?
No. Do we need anything from town other than the person to speak to Ant's plans?
Well, we need to drop off Dane, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Drop off Dane. Okay. Cool.
Unless
Like all
Dane
those-
wants to come with us.
No,
No,
No.
we're going to the blacksmith first. We'll go to the blacksmith first.
Okay. So you make your way back to John's blacksmith shop, and everyone
Is he outside working? What's
makes
he
it there. Yeah, he's outside working. You see marked improvement since he received his medallion. It doesn't look like he's making more +1 swords anytime soon, but he's also making like actually rounded horseshoes. And
Oh, good.
That's good for him. Anyway.
Tamyra, you've got this.
Yes, I do. So I'll walk up when he's less noisy.
Mhm.
And just be like, John, I got my contact. He's finally arrived.
Oh, good. Your blacksmith friend.
Yes, this is Dave.
Hello, sir.
I don't have that voice. Do you want me to do that voice?
No.
Okay.
We're leaving him in a second.
Okay.
It's an NPC. It's just-
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello there.
If you run beyond the white line, it
What?
doesn't work.
Don't break the fourth wall, please.
Yay for instructions for off screen. Anyway, so John and Dane start talking. They work out a master's agreement. It's fairly in John's favor, given that it's actually John's shop, but it ends up working out about 60-40. John will get 40% of the income until he becomes a master in the shop, and Dane will train him and get 60% of the funds in the meantime, and he covers all the costs of the materials. That's all settled. And do you need anything else from Dane or John before you leave?
I got my money.
Bye.
Do you have any instructions for Dane?
Do you have instructions for him?
Bye.
I don't have instructions for him.
So get your instructions from me.
That's why I don't have instructions for him.
Yes. I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, maybe just contact me if he needs anything. And
Okay. You know the forwarding address? Okay.
Forwarding address, run it as business as usual,
I mean, they know to get a hold of me.
and then run a business as usual.
Yeah.
Oi, gnome!
So I head to the archivist to see if he's got
Yep.
our book.
Yep, we head to the archivist.
You will be over there.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hopefully the archivist.
You gotta come with us.
Okay. For joining us,
You're gonna have to move it to.
we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
guest for the next couple of sessions. The archivist will be portrayed as Ian Johnson. He is joining us just for a temporary couple of sessions. Okay, archivist, you get to take over.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Make sure you're in the screen.
Am I in the screen?
We're as close as we can get.
You are in the screen when you stay in the screen,
Sit
but if
on
you
this.
lean the other way, you are not.
Okay.
So,
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, did you find our book? Did you find our spell book?
I mean, still looking. Not
Cool.
quite. Uh,
So we've been sent on a quest to go find the Ironwood forest and get a backscratcher out of one of the trees.
let's
And we
get
need to
on
be
your
out.
way then.
We need to be able to talk to trees, and apparently none of us can do that.
Is that a skill you possess?
We were told you might be able to.
I can do. Yeah, I can help with that.
Would you be interested on a small quest?
Small quest.
for a back scratcher.
Yeah, it's for a god. We really don't have a way of getting out of this. Thanks to somebody.
I didn't do it.
You're right. This time you didn't do it. It was this one.
Well,
That's what happens when you use it to kill the whole zombie.
We've had a rough day.
I can tell. Yeah.
Yesterday was rougher.
True.
Yeah.
We don't have good days.
So you want to come with us?
No, things have been getting boring around here. Might as well. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool.
Was that a yeah? Sure.
I
Yeah.
was like, you guys are weird.
I mean,
That sounds normal.
just normal.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
At least.
So the archivist will be joining us because in his long studies he has learned how to talk to himself and plants and mostly himself.
Times get lonely.
So, what will the party do?
We're going to head back to the ruin and see if I can.
Unless you need to prepare anything.
Yeah,
for your journey.
do you need to get anything?
We have
Just
a
my
giant
stick.
lizard.
Okay. Where's your stick?
In the back. I'll go get it.
How long does that take?
Leave for like 5 minutes and come back with the stick.
Like what size?
You just need your.
Oh wait, and my hammer. My mace. Yeah, my mace.
Yeah.
I leave for another 5 minutes to go get my mace.
It's a good thing this is a 2-room library.
And do we just call you Arcanist or Arcanist?
Yeah,
or-
what?
What's your moniker?
You
What's your
can,
name?
you can call me Finny.
Finny?
Okay.
I always wanted to be a Finny.
Cool. Do you need anything else? Like a pack for food? We're gonna be gone for like 3 days.
One way, right?
Nope, let's go.
Oh,
Here we
I
go.
like this guy.
cool.
So we're following Bouge for his directions.
Yep.
Okay, how do you want to guide the group?
Well, first we're gonna try and go back to the temple.
Okay,
I don't-
Assuming we can make it though.
Yeah, hopefully remembering how we made it.
yeah. Make a survival check with advantage.
Oh, 21.
You make it back to the chapel fine.
Cool. I'm gonna look for the mountain range.
Okay. You look out and there is still a mountain range there. It has not translocated.
Has my messed up arrow moved?
Not since Susan pushed it over.
Yeah.
So I think we're good.
I'm gonna also find Tamyra's arrow.
You look around and it seems like the woods here have a strange energy about them, and you are fairly certain that you find the tree that she etched it in, and it's just completely healed over.
See? Mine stayed.
For once you're right. I'll give you that.
I didn't mess it up this time.
No, you didn't.
Okay. We go towards the mountains.
Okay.
Towards the mountains we go.
Yep. So I need to make another check.
Yes. Make a nature check, not with advantage this
I'll
time.
help you if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone will help him.
Pull out my map.
Your map or your compass?
My compass and my map.
It didn't matter either way. It's a 9. I rolled 2 8s.
Oh.
Not unfortunate.
Okay, so the trees grow increasingly thick, and you can no longer see the mountain over them. You feel like you're moving generally in the same direction, although you tend to feel that every time you pass the same rock for the next hour or so.
After a little bit, I will. I'll pull out my mace, and you can see there's 6 buttons on the side. I'm just gonna lay it on my palm, push the 6th button, and it will spin, and it'll stop, and I'll say, "That way's north. Now which way do we go?"
I didn't know which way was north. I don't know.
I rolled a 19 on a nature check. Can I get us going in the right direction?
Okay, given that you now know which way is north, and that you vaguely know which way you were going, you keep heading through, and then you come across. It looks like the trees are starting to thin. And you see towards the end a number of fallen trees, and right past that it looks like the exit to the woods.
We made it!
Is it starting to get dark?
No, it's about 5 in the afternoon.
We didn't get lost for that long.
Okay. Cool.
How do you want to go?
Can we see the mountain now?
Yes, it's almost directly between the two fallen trees and across the plains.
Okay. We go.
Go.
Do we want to stay in the forest for cover for the night, or do we want to go out into the plains?
With a quick glance, does it look like there's cover we can reach decently, or is it pretty open?
It's pretty open plain. I mean, there are plants. It's grassland type, but you can definitely see how Pan would be out of his element.
I would prefer to stay in the woods.
Do I see anything moving out there? Like animals that
Out on
might
the
be
plains?
dangerous?
Make a perception check.
Can I do one too?
Yes.
Keep in mind I'm on top
11.
of the sea.
True.
You are on top.
16.
11.
Nice.
Perception.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. You're still too far in the woods to see a lot of the plains, even though you can see the mountain in the distance. It's just kind of straight from you, but you don't see anything that looks particularly dangerous between you and there. But it's a 2 or 3 day walk, so I don't know how far you would be able to see anyway.
Okay. Yeah. It's getting late-ish. Let's set up camp here for the night, and then we can start the plains tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do you want to do...
I'm gonna look for a spot that looks like a campground, like we can camp there without being relatively safe and easy to keep animals away from us.
Okay.
I'll help him.
Make a nature check without advantage.
You
I
said-
Even
make
with
one
him
too?
helping without advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Yes, 13.
Okay.
Just
So,
do this.
It looks like the fallen trees would be a great place to get shelter from the wind or animals.
Okay.
Either one. They're big enough that you could probably take shelter behind them.
Anyone?
Okay.
Anyone got it? Anyone opposed to sleeping between the trees?
I mean, I've got a tiny hut.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. You set up your tiny hut.
Yep, give me 11 minutes.
Okay. Cool. I'll give you 11 minutes.
Yeah, the tiny hut is
What?
20-foot radius. No,
Still, it's
15.
fine.
10 foot.
Give me 10 foot radius.
It is 10 foot radius.
Okay. So you think you could position it directly between the two trees if you really wanted to.
I do.
Okay. And that takes you 10 minutes to set up. Is anyone okay? What is everyone else doing while she is setting up the tent?
Who's just looking for food?
I'm also looking for food.
Out in the woods?
Yeah, because I did not bring any.
Okay.
I asked you.
Booch does have some food, but he's looking for additional food because we know at least one of the party doesn't have any.
I'm gonna go hunting for
I got few this.
Lucy.
Okay. Artemilius will stay with, since hunting and gathering seems to be covered, he'll stay with Tamyra.
I'm also going to be looking for a water source.
Okay.
I can be the water. I have water.
Now, so
you
we're
have
all
a lot of-
scattering
you have a lot of water?
before
I have
we
a lot
head
of
over
water.
to the
Okay.
campsite. Tamyra and Artemilius, I need
Fire.
you to make a perception check.
18.
Okay.
You're welcome to.
13. Okay. So you notice that there appear to be some roots writhing through the ground, coming out from the tree, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
No. Stop trying to fire.
Okay.
Do I finish finding that or in knowledge?
Absolutely not.
Well, it doesn't.
I know.
Lucy,
This happens as soon as you get to the site. I just needed to see who was coming, who was gone.
So I got a 26.
Okay.
I got a 12.
I got a 6.
I got 12 as well.
So, okay, Artemilius got 17. Let's go. Okay, Bouge got, you said 12?
12. Tamyra goes before Boosh.
Tamyra got 12. Susan got 26.
Yeah.
SD is not in this, but your character
I
is.
got a 6.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Susan, Tamyra,
So all the magic
Bouge, and
Go after
Artemilius got 16.
Nice.
And now,
So you and me back already back, which makes sense if we're like off in the woods trying to find the roots and stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how do I go first? I'm not even.
What were you doing? Oh,
I
you were
was
hunting.
You're hunting.
you
so
don't necessarily know anything's up. So
You're already on the
Well,
woods.
Yeah, how far away would you be?
Actually, yeah.
1 second.
It depends on how far they were. They were probably walking at the same distance. So from our starting point, Tamyra went one way, another way.
You're gonna stay.
Well, but we didn't follow you up to the spot.
Okay,
We said,
So-
"Oh, looks like it's spot."
Susan, you are headed out to hunt,
Yes.
and you haven't heard anything.
You don't know who I am.
So you get about 50 to 100 feet out into the field, and you see a number of small animals, a hare, another snake, and a squirrel. What do you want to do for your turn?
I hit the squirrel. The squirrel sucked.
Can you sneak up on the squirrel?
Can you sneak up on the spoon?
I'm gonna do it. I can't.
Can you tie it in a knot?
I'm gonna do it with.
You're going to sneak up on it with your short bow.
No. I got an 18.
That does it. Roll damage.
No, you got more than an 18. You
Oh,
got
wait.
a 20.
I got a 20.
Okay, then it doesn't. No, it still hits.
18. It's a hair.
There.
It's probably dead. Probably has a
9.
It falls dead, and you do have another attack for your turn.
There's also
So a snake and
I'm
a
gonna try
squirrel and a hare.
Uh,
24.
24.
Okay, that hits the hare. Okay, you are able to harvest a hare and a squirrel for your turn. I'll even let you use a bonus action to feed Lizzie if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Just have Lizzie do that and go over.
Okay. Then we have Artemilles, who has not noticed the tree is moving. So
Artemis didn't notice anything about
he
That
will
makes-
come over and he'll start clearing out the clearing, getting rid of sticks and stuff, so it'll be more convenient for people to sleep. And suddenly we have
Anyway.
okay. Thinking of that, it's actually a good time to stop on a cliffhanger. Let's see what happens with these trees at the camp. We will see you next time.